Hi everybody, Eka here, and welcome back to another build tutorial. Today I figured I'd show you guys how to make a little hobbit house. Hobbit houses are fairly easy to build. It's all up to your imagination, how big you want it, what you want it to look like. And lately they have been one of my favorite things to do. I love just fooling around, trying to do different sizes and different really cute ideas. And so today I figured I'd bring you along on one of my favorite designs that I've done. It's really simple, really cute. It makes a great starting out house if you don't have a lot of resources to build like a mansion or even a tiny house. You can just hide yourself in a wall and be safe, but of course you want your wall to look cute. So that is what I will be teaching you how to do today. So sit back and let's do this step by step, block by block, and let's make a hobbit house. So right here we have this little mountain I found. Hobbit houses can go anywhere you want them to, which is the nice thing about them. And so we got this little spot inside this mountain. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start by grabbing our blocks. I tend to go with like a nice oak with spruce trim because that looks really pretty together. But you can do whatever you want to do. It's completely up to you and your imagination. So what I like to do is I like to get the frame done. So I do a 3x3 right here for like the door frame. So there's like a little something like this, and then you can put your door in. So then you have like a little bit of something like that. But to make it feel more hobbity, you can do like stairs on either side and upside down stairs. Just to kind of like give it that more circular vibe, which hobbit holes kind of look like. Hello, sheep. The sheep says hi. Another thing you can do is you can use whatever blocks you like. I really like using terracotta. So you can just choose whatever kinds you want, like light gray. And then you're just going to want to do, for this hobbit house, you can do like this design. Like so, but if you wanted to do it like the same on either side, we could keep it like that, or you could do this and do like a second window on that side, just so you have like more space on the inside, but it's like completely up to you. I think we're just gonna stick to doing a little small design. And then you can use whatever you want for windows, like glass or pretty much anything. I like to use some oak trap doors as windows. That thing just have a little bit of something like this, really simple. And then to get more circular vibe like we did for the door frame, you just want to do stairs there and there, and then on this side as well. So you have a little bit of something like that. And then if you do stairs over here as well, then it kind of finishes off the edge and doesn't just leave it sitting. And then you do the same thing with right here. And you have something like this. So it's like more circular, really cool. And then you could take your trap doors and do one there. No, here, here, and here. So you just have that little wall thing, and then if you want to put like a trap door here, then you could like sit on the stairs or put like a little flower pot. Let's find one. And we need a flower, of course. Let's use a flower. And then you just have like a little flower pot decoration. And as for the roof, it's completely up to you how you want to decorate it. I normally do like this, so you do like 3. And then that, but it's also familiar for you. You can just do it like one up there. Kind of leaves this bit hanging off, so let's see if we can make that look a little cuter. You can do something like this, just so that way it's not hanging off as much. And then maybe do like some trapdoors. Oh yeah, that looks cute. And then you just have like this, which is also adorable. And then up here, this is also entirely up to what you decide you want to do. But you could add like some moss or grass or something up here. I think the moss might look a little bit better. And we've got one hanging outside, maybe. Probably not. We'll get back to that. Let's do it like that for now. And then you just have a little something like that. And then this is the outside. So it's really simple. You can do like a lantern or a hanging sign. I kind of like to do hanging signs most of the time because they're really cool. So you can just do nice detail on the top. And look, you have yourself a house. Or you could change that for a lantern, or even probably fit like a lantern over here. So that way the mobs don't spawn outside your house and kill you when you wake up in the morning, because that's not fun. Another thing I love to do is I like to detail the walls. So I like to use like some cobble, mossy cobble, and a bit of palm moss, maybe some andesite. And so you can just go ahead and mix a bit into the walls like this, just to give it like a little more texture gradient, and just helps it stand out a little more. Feel free to also throw in some like slabs or whatever you want to do. So like up there, and also in there. And I'm going to save on the other side. And look, yeah, then you just have like a little something like this. And so yeah, you could do whatever you want, however big you want. If you want to do it like a double, then you can just copy that side onto this side and it will be exactly the same, or you could even make it a little bit taller. You could probably make this one taller, but I think for now it just looks really cute like that. And so then that is this little tiny hobbit house. And then once you have your hobbit house, you can decorate it however you want to. I will give you a quick demonstration on how I like to decorate them. It can turn out really cute, be it small or as big as you want on the inside. That is the nice thing about them, because with them being built on like the side of mountains, and it doesn't matter their size. How big is this? 5? Let's do 7. Oh, just gravel down here. Don't know why I'm doing that. Very careful, I'm about to break it, but oh well. So for my hobbit houses, I normally like do a little kitchen in a bedroom. I don't actually live in one at the moment. I have like a giant mansion I'm currently living in the world, so I normally will do like a little fireplace and a little kitchen and something really cute. So seeing as how we did spruce on the outside here, you could choose whatever floor you want to do. I kind of like going with jungle floors normally. Quick mouse tip, if you were to hold both mouse buttons down at the same time, then it just quickly breaks and replaces the block really quickly. Makes it really nice when like doing really big floors. And then let's see, fireplace. You can either use like mud bricks or regular bricks or even like the stone, whatever kind you want to do. I think we might go with mud, just to make it a little more natural. 7 wide, what's 37 blocks? So it's like 1 away from the door over here, so you can make it however big you want. I might actually go in 2 for this fireplace, just so that way it doesn't stick out very much. We need campfires. Where's the iron bars? We're just gonna search it. it in for your campfires. Actually, hang on. Finish processing stuff. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take this wall all the way. Yeah, I'll do something over there. So you just want to kind of like take it into there. You can do that. You can replace the ground if you want to. It's like completely up to you. You're just gonna want to. It looks really weird if you like don't do it all the way around. That kind of stands out and it's really noticeable. But then you're just gonna have like a little sign like this. You can put like 3 campfires or however many campfires you want to do. I normally do 3. Then you can do iron bars in the front, some mud brick stairs on the sides. This is completely up to you. Like sometimes I'll do this. But another thing that looks cool is just doing slabs all the way down. So like doesn't matter, it's completely up to you. And then to block out the smoke, you can do this. Followed by maybe like one in the center there, and then you can do like flower pots or something on the 2 sides, and you just have your a cute little fireplace. And then we can replace those. You can texture it however you want to texture it. Mud is great for doing texturing when it comes to like doing this kind. So you also can just leave it the same. It's like completely up to you. Another thing that looks good is a little couch. One thing I like to do is like little couch designs. So I'll do this and then some signs. I normally do them like 2 away from the fireplace if I can fit it, because then you can do like a cute little rug. Pelmos makes a really good rug. And then you just have like a little carpet that you can come into. Really cute. And then for a kitchen, we can change this one back. Kitchens are also really fun, really simple to do as well. Let's just get rid of all the fireplace stuff. So for my kitchens, I tend to do stuff like a crafting table, a furnace, some barrels, a cauldron, brewing stand, or let's see, a tripwire hook, and a cake if I can fit it. So you decide how big. Oh wait, we're forgetting 1 block. Pellet oak doors look really great for this, but it's like completely up to you. You just first to decide how big you want your kitchen. So for me, I normally do pretty big kitchens, so I'll do like barrels there and then take them along the top for like extra storage. And if you were to put an oak door, pellet door, it looks like a little fridge door. So then you have like your little fridge, really cute. Then with the cauldron, you could do like a tripwire hook, maybe you could do like a crafting table there. So let's do the furnace there. That there. Crafting table. Maybe a little counter. So, just use like a counter maybe. So you can do like a cake there. Stand there. And then there's still this side, so you can do like whatever you want. You can even break that into like a little cabinet, which you might actually be able to do real quick. Do like that there, and maybe throw in like a jukebox and a composter. If I totally lost a jukebox. But then also just kind of looks a little crowded. So you could break that. We'll figure out something there. Maybe like some bookshelves, actually. Where are bookshelves? I feel like I'm passing it. Oh, no, there they are. So you could do like your little cooking recipes on these. Then to like really sweet spots for the shell. Like so. And then you can just put like whatever you want on that shell. So for me, I might first throw another little flower pot up there. Maybe I just it's a cherry tree. So then you have like your little kitchen. Really cute. Another thing you could do for a kitchen if you wanted to is you could do like a little island or like a little counter space. Let's say you want to do something like this, then you have a really big counter, or you could do it like 2 wide maybe, and then throw in a little counter just so it like matches the kitchen space. And then you just have like this little center counter you can do stuff on. Really cute. So if we do need to do the wall, so the wall can be however you want to do it. You can like continue doing like a wood wall, like maybe like an oak wall or something. Okay, I'll do what I want to do. Like it's completely up to you. I might actually go with like a brick wall. Yeah, okay. But brick can also get really expensive, so not always best to do brick wall. Oops. Oh well. Oh, we just had it before. Then you just have like a little something like this, and then if you wanted to, you could throw in a bedroom. It looks like it's gonna be kind of hard with the wall space due to how big the kitchen is. So, we could actually just do this. I need some brick stairs. And where's my oak logs? So you're gonna want to find like the center or something. So like, so yeah, like right here would do fine. So you're gonna want to break those 9 blocks, and you could do like upside down stairs, like so. Kind of like make it look like you parked out the wall a bit. So much gravel, this is gonna be annoying. And there's skeletons outside. So then you're just gonna wanna do that, and then you kind of have like a little door. From up there, you can do whatever you want. You can like do some bricks, and then like another sign or a lantern, or you could even just finish it off with some trap doors on the sides, like so. And then you just have like a little entrance to your bedroom. But it doesn't really look good with the bricks, so I'll have to do that. Unless I just want to do the kitchen bricks, so we could do this as like squares. Let's try this. That also looks good if you chose to do this design. Another thing you could do, 1 second. So then it just kind of looks like it's like more built into the wall. Let's grab our spruce door again. And come over here. Oh wait, we gotta do the floor first. Then you have like a little room. And then you can go in here, and there's a wall, so you just want to break out this wall. I normally do like 3x3 rooms, because you don't really need a big bedroom normally. So I found that 3x3 is great in most cases, so then you just go along quickly. do that. So you have like this, and do our floor, like so, and toss all that out. And then what you can do for your room, if you wanted to, is you could take like a little bookshelf, so you can like store books you're writing or something. And then you want a bed, of course. I like to use red beds. You can use candles or lanterns, whatever you want to do. So I normally place like a bed there. It's just a bookshelf, some candles for light. I also like using armor stands in like the corner. You can put all your armor on it. I think for now we can just start some armor on it, but we'll just use leather. So you have like your little armor. Let me light that real quick. And then you can do like maybe a little chair here if you wanted to. Or like a chest, but we can actually grab a chest. And then we can do a chair. Okay, pass on you up there. Oh, okay. Like so, and then you have your little room, and then if you wanted to, it should work. You could do like some little, like a little shelf there, and then you can put some stuff on it. Maybe you had an extra, like a crystal, or you could do like a little flower pot, or even a lantern, whatever you want to put on it. Like so. And then another thing that looks really cute is a painting. So you want to do a painting, you do like one up there, or maybe like over there, or even one right back here, behind the candle. Completely up to you. And then for our painting, we can do one right here for the chest. Like so. Not sure if there's any space out here for a good painting, so we won't worry about it. But there you go. Now you have like a little bedroom. Oh wait, the ceiling. Alright, we'll do ceiling in a minute. Another thing that you could also do for like the parts by the fireplace, just so that way it doesn't look so empty. I like to do little flower boxes. So it's just optional if you wanted to, but you can fill up the flower box. You can fill up the composter. Yes. Like that, so that way it has like the little light stuff, and I can do that, and it looks kind of like a little flower box. Like so. And then you can do like a little flower pots, maybe go like a little clock on an item frame. Like buy an item frame. Okay, we're searching. There's one. So you can do like a little clock, so you know what time it is. There's something really cute like this. And then if you wanted to, you kind of have the jukebox right there. You could try to do like a little shelf here. Or even you could just have this a little table. There's a chain. I started doing tables with chains and it turns out really cute. If I can type today. You can still raise the jukebox back there, but you can also have a seat and you can just look out the window while eating. You can also, if you wanted to, put item frames on all of the barrels, just so you know what you put in them. So gotta fix that. Maybe that. And then you can put a little something right there, like maybe another flower. whatever you want to do. Completely up to you. And then one more detail you could add in here is like another little carpet. So there's some like gray. You could break that as well. Or you can even just do this. There you go. Like a little 3D carpet. And then for the ceiling, ceiling can be however you decide you want to do it. So I think we're just gonna go with maybe an oaken trap ceiling. Yeah, let's do that. So you could do like, I think the ceiling will need to be 1 block taller if I decide to do it the way I think I'm doing it. So let's just bring the entire thing up. Like so. And then I'll just do some upstairs on this side. Followed by a row of trapdoors. It's kind of hard to floor. Well, without stuff on the floor. Followed by some slabs. Trapdoors. Slabs. Trapdoors. And then you can do slabs or stairs if you want here. And then stairs. Kinda like so. Except now it's out up there. Hi skeleton. Then you could probably get away with doing this if you wanted to on both sides. So you kind of have like a rounded roof, but also really adorable. And okay, that explains what this is. Okay. Then it gets a little dark in here, so we need some like lanterns or light or something. Let's do a lantern up there. Place on the table. And we still got this in here. You can swap that out for a lantern if it's too dark in here. There we go. And you could do like this going all the way around. And then let's maybe like put a lantern in the middle. Back it off. And they can still keep the candles there and it'll still light up the room. Like so. And there you go. You have a little Hobbit house with a little interior. And then on the outside, it still looks fairly cute. You can do it the outside however you want to do. You could do it like on the side, or you can even make it like taller. And I can probably do a separate tutorial for the taller ones. Feel free to let me know if you would like to see like bigger ones, smaller ones. If you would like just an entire playlist of just random Hobbit houses. And I will try to get that out for you. And for now, here's just a cute little home. And no home is complete without a friend or two. So we're gonna grab two things real quick. We're gonna grab some cod, some bones, wolf spawning, and a cat spawning. So for the cat, you can just simply choose a random kitty cat, and it goes together. So it's a little wolf. And then you can put them wherever you want. The cat might enjoy going in bed, sitting on the bed. And then, well, the cat wants to sit on the chest, so. If the cat is on the chest, then you can't access the chest, so it might be better to like put the cat on the bed. If you put the cat on the bed. Like so. And then the wolf I normally just let them sit by the fire. They really enjoy that. And there you go. Now you have your two friends that live with you, or however many pets you want to shove in your house, or you can even throw in like a fox or rabbit, whatever you want. It's completely up to you, and then you just have some friends. And one more friend we might add to this lineup is give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a big beehive and a bee. I gotta figure out where to put the beehive first. I could probably fit it there. And there you go. They have a little bee friend. So if you do have a bee, it might want like a flower too. So let's see if we can find a spot to put a little flower for it. Right here. You can take like some moss and then do whatever size of flower you want. I think they can actually also, harvest flowering azalea leaves, so they might be happy with that as well. But I'll just do a lilac. So I'll just do one like right by the door. And then change out some of these for flowering azalea leaves. And let's sleep just to make sure that the bed works. Like so. And then you have a little bee. I currently have a texture pack on, so they are like absolutely adorable. And so, seems to really like that flower. And you can have some like honey in your house if you wanted to. But keep in mind, if you try to harvest a hive, the bees will be mad unless you put a campfire below it. But I think that's gonna have to cover it here. So this has been another build tutorial with Echo. I hope you have enjoyed. I know I did. I really enjoyed making this little house. And make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And let me know if you would like to see more Hobbit houses or like anything like that. I'm also thinking of doing some shrimp houses sometime. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye and have a happy day, because I can't think of any bee puns right now. So goodbye. Goodbye.